Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we've got one here from Corgi, of course, in 1/72nd scale. It is a Panavia Tornado GR1 from a #2 Squadron here, from the RAF, of course, in Norway during 1995. The Squadron would fly Tornadoes from 1988 to 2015, before changing over to their current aircraft, the Eurofighter Typhoons. And this particular aircraft here is from the NATO exercises conducted in Norway, hence the Arctic style camo. These look really cool, and these aircraft would provide reconnaissance and intelligence information during these exercises. And I reckon this camo scheme is definitely a really nice one, and I reckon why should we just stare at this box any longer? Let's get this Tornado out and have a real good look at it. With the blister pack out of the box, it does come with a collector card, of course, like the majority of these Corgi ones. There is a limited run of 1,300, so get these while you can, if I can hold it the right way. Okay, that's pretty cool. As per usual, we'll get this lid off and see what we've got in here. This was a second-hand purchase, of course. I got this for $120, which wasn't too bad. It does come with a little baggie that does have the landing gear, and another little baggie. It does have a fair bit of ordnance and some baggies in the side here, which is normally the Corgi ones are all together, but hey, we got some assembly with this one. And of course, these stand here, and this little Tornado sitting in here does look really nice. I'm looking forward to getting this out. Hopefully it pops out nicely. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Come on. That's the way. Nice. Very nice. All right, we'll move this box out of the way so we can check out this Tornado. Oh, yeah. I really dig this colour scheme. This looks really nice. It does have a reasonable amount of weight to it. This is a really good weight feel to this. So it does have some movement here. It's a bit clunky, but you know, if you're sitting there playing with that all day, it could be annoying, but I don't do that. The swing wing capability, of course. Oh, man, that's really smooth. It's so light. No dramas doing that. And I reckon this camo scheme is really cool. Let's have a real good look at it. Have a look at some of those wing details, of course. I'll open that up. It does look beautiful. Some nice tail markings. Close that back up again and run down the fuselage here. That does have some really nice markings along the side. That's pretty cool. Does have some ordnance already. There's some bit of a bomb load there, but as you saw in the packet, we do have to kit it out with some extra ordnance. Does the cockpit open? Well, it's already got some pilot figures in there. Does have like some okay. It's really hard to see the detail in there with especially with the pilots in there, but I reckon that's pretty cool. If I can put this back on, we will swing around the other side of the aircraft. I'll try not to drop it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got some great detail, and this coloration is really nice. I really dig an Arctic sort of camo scheme. We will, well, it's a little bit, that's just, it does get a little bit funny with the sound that makes, but, oh, that's cool. Underneath, it's got that same sort of camo scheme. That looks really cool. Definitely. I'll have a real good look at that. Seems to be like a plug there that's missing. So obviously the nose wheel will go in there, and some main landing gear on either side there, and of course the weapon stores on the wings. But yeah, excellent. All right, well, let's kit this out with some ordnance and some landing gear configurations, and come right back and have a bit of a look at it, or kit it out. So the ordnance that needs to be applied to the wings will be these. So you get a pair of these, and you also do get a pair of these, and these go on inboard of the wings. So and they're already set up. I remember, I think I had a hobby master one where you actually had to assemble these two sections, and I actually put them in the wrong way. So we can't make a mistake today. So let's finish kitting out this Tornado and come right back. So here we have it kitted out all in flight. You just drop your nose wheel cover in there, and then there's two gear bay doors that you just drop in the side there, and that is job done for in flight. And obviously, these being a swing wing, The ordnance itself does just turn very easily. So if you do decide you want to change the geometry of the wing, it is very straightforward to relocate your your ordnance without any real drama or headache, and it does set up beautifully. I think it does look really nice. So this is what she'll look like if you do decide to have it in flight, and it's fast mode. But you can just chuck it on the stand quite easily in that hole there, and that is job done for that. And I reckon it does look very nice. But of course we want to see this with some landing gear, so we will check out some landing gear and come right back. Alright, here we have it all with the landing gear set up. It was a very straightforward process. The rear gear just has a door there, and then you drop your main landing gear in. Same with the other side, of course. The front nose wheel, there is a gear bay door to either side and a little bit of a gear bay door at the rear, and then you drop that nose wheel in. The nose wheel, the wheel does spin, as does the wheel here as well. So if you like rolling your aircraft around, that will make you happy, of course. But overall, I do think this sets up very nicely, both in flight and gear down, of course, and depending on what way you want to display your aircraft. So I do think this is a very tidy looking unit by Corgi, of course. We will turn it over. I'll make it as awkward as possible. And that is that. We'll put it on the deck. I think it looks fantastic. Bang. There she is. Of note, you do get provided this little piece here. It is a little clear plastic piece, if it'll bloody focus. That is, if you decide to have it on its landing gear and have the wings swept back, it gets arse heavy and tips backwards on its bum. So that is to slip underneath there if you want to have it on display on its landing gear and with the wings swept back, so it doesn't sit up on its arse. But with the wings swept forward as I've got it right now, it sits there perfectly without a drama at all. Obviously, if you have it in flight, you don't have an issue at all either. But depending on what way you display it. So I just thought I'd make you a little bit of aware of that. That's a sort of a first for me. It is a little bit unusual. You reckon they'd put maybe a little bit of weight or something in the nose to avoid that whole situation completely. But it's neither here nor there, so it doesn't bother me. But I reckon this model overall is very nice. I'll wind this video up, of course. We've waffled on enough. So once again, this obviously is by Corgi. It is 1/72 scale diecast. It is the Panavia Tornado. It's a GR1 from No. 2 Squadron, of course, from the Royal Air Force. And it is from when they were conducting their exercises in Norway during 1995. And I definitely think this is a pretty cool one. Pardon the pun, even with the winter camouflage scheme. But as I said, this is an older one too. So I purchased this on the second-hand market. And if you want one of these, you'll probably have to do the same. All right, guys, I'll do the usual. I'll take some photos of this Tornado, and you can check them out without my fat-ass fingers. Sausage finger test. It is a reasonable size aircraft. I don't mind them. And hey, if you like them as well, throw us one of these if you can afford to do a bit of that. And if you've yet to subscribe to the channel, feel free to click that button as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your valuable time, of course. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.